Hey guys, and welcome to Saturday. Giselle is at work currently, and I'm not necessarily going to show you what I've been doing today because I don't know if it would be that noticeable by anyone that hasn't just been looking at the apartment on a regular basis, looking at all the little details. But I've done a lot of cleaning up, You can finally see our kitchen table. It used to have a ton of stuff all over it. I finally gotten rid of this huge pile of like winter clothes we had sitting here that I used to wrap all of our bookends in. I had this giant box filled with bookends that were just wrapped in winter clothes because we weren't going to be using the clothes. So all the bookends we took out pretty much immediately and had them all set up and stuff. And the clothes were just there. So I put all of those away. We just kind of put our winter clothes inside of a big suitcase that we have. It was a suitcase that actually got sent to the wrong place when we came back from California. That big red suitcase. We put our winter clothes in there and put that under the bed. So I finally took care of that. I've been cleaning up a lot of stuff in the room, although it doesn't look like it because there's still tons of stuff everywhere because I don't really necessarily know where certain clothes are going to go because I'm just really bad at putting clothes away. And Giselle kind of is too. We're both really bad at it. We kind of need to get better at it. And how I've just been like moving around so much and doing so much stuff around here that I'm just like, I don't feel like standing there and putting hangers on clothes and hanging clothes up. So there's just kind of a pile in there that I'll need to be hung up, and a pile of hangers like next to it with which to hang them up. So I will take care of that later tonight. But I did want to show, I'm about to move all these things into the room as well, inside the closets, because we have some places for them in the closet. I want to show it to you real quick. There are so many shoes. I think, okay, so those two are mine. There might be a couple pairs more of mine in here, but most of them are Giselle's. And they were in a box. I did empty out the box and take the box downstairs the other day. I just haven't dealt, just like the winter clothes are just like sitting right there. I got rid of those. And now there's just a bunch of shoes. I'm going to move all them into the room and also go do the laundry as well. And then we can kind of figure out the specific places they're going to go later on. And then once these are gone, it's going to be like this giant empty space in the kitchen, which will be kind of strange because it's like such an empty space. But hopefully within the next few months, I don't know, my parents can come visit and maybe they can bring the piano with them. I have no idea. But that would be really nice. And maybe possibly we can get like something from my work, like a shelf to put there that's like nice, like a shelf that you would put in the kitchen or a dining room or whatever. We can put stuff on it and make it look nice or whatever. I'm not sure if we ever showed you this, but this is the weirdest outlet ever, and I have no idea what it's for and what you could possibly plug into it and why it would be there in the first place. We tried to put an AC unit right here so the kitchen would be less hot when we first moved in. It actually hasn't been that hot in here very recently. And we tried to plug it in here and we were like, oh, that doesn't work. And it's not any plug that I recognize, so I don't know. I also have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. I'm guessing something is behind it that's important. I'm not even sure how you get this thing out. I can't figure it out, but I'm sure there's something important behind there, but I have no idea what it could be. Because my first instinct is that it's like a fuse kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure all the fuse stuff is downstairs in the basement for like the whole house, but I'm not sure. Whatever. And that's another thing. The bathroom is super put together more now as well. We have like those two shelves on either side of the sink that I just kind of filled up with the stuff. All the stuff that was on the kitchen table was all stuff that would like go into the bathroom. So I just kind of moved it all in there. And now that it's in there, we can organize it. I tried to organize it in some sort of fashion, but it might need to be organized further. I'm not sure. It's just so fantastic. After a month of living here, we're finally putting the place together for reals. And later, look at all the empty space we have.
It's incredible. Like, I don't know how I did it.
And then empty table back there. Lovely. What are we gonna do with all the space until we have a piano? Nothing?
Enjoy it.
So we're making cream things again. Cream soda floats.
Yep.
I did have a little bit of ice cream the other day, but I couldn't help it. We have plenty for tonight and tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it.
It was a fun treat.
Yeah.
Since we don't get ice cream very often.
Yeah. I finished another book, by the way, Company Town by Madeline Ashby. It's really good. I actually started reading this a couple months ago. It hasn't been very often that it takes me so long to read a book, and I actually really enjoyed it, but that's the case with this one. I really enjoyed this book. It's a really good book, and I'm going to do a full review of it on BookTube, and I'm sure it's up by the time you see this, so you should go check that out and see my full thoughts on it, but it's really good. I liked it a lot. It was really fun. The fun, not necessarily being literal, considering the story and stuff. But you know, it's a good book. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna end it for today. I'm very, very tired, and I think Giselle has started to go to sleep as well. I think she pretty much fell asleep right after we ate the ice cream. So I'm going to go and fall asleep as well, because we have to wake up really early tomorrow for church, and it's not pleasant going in that early when you're tired. So, as we've learned from experience. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow.